Welcome to Monday Night Raw here tonight. The Royal Rumble winner will go against the hottest superstar on Raw, I think, as of now, Seth Rollins. Roman Reigns, the seventh man in the Rumble, or the Elimination Chamber, I think, will take on, I think he's seventh, he might be sixth. We'll take on Zack Ryder. Bobby Roode will go one-on-one with Dolph Ziggler. Huge match right here. Both of these men, both been really good matches. I think it'll be a really good match. The Revival will take on AOP, who have very dominant. Also win. They got the Chad Gable and Paul Crews stole a win. Matt Hardy will go one-on-one with Sami Zayn. And Baby Lee will go one with Sasha Banks in our main event. Paul Crews and Chad Gable won last week a title shot. They'll get their title shot tonight against Rhino and Heath Slater. So let's start it off with Seth Rollins versus Bray Wyatt. As here we go, Bray Wyatt and Seth Rollins. The match is about to start, but wait a minute. It's Drew McIntyre. This man's insane. He's pointing at Rollins. He's trying to tell Rollins he's out here to watch, and I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I don't think he's out here to watch. I think he's out here to cost Rollins the match against Bray Wyatt. As we know, Bray Wyatt's going to have to face Brock Lesnar, so, well, this is kind of a warm-up match. Bray Wyatt, obviously, has got a lot of warm-up matches to come. He's got a lot of heat to come. He's going to be facing the Beast, and, well, that's going to be a really hard task, because, well, if he wants to become Universal Champion, he's got a lot to overcome. As we Bray Wyatt has, ever since the brand split, Strowman has went his own way. Harper and Rowan reinvented themselves as the Bludgeon Brothers, and well, Bray Wyatt was kind of alone, and well, Bray Wyatt reinvented himself. He kind of went away for a little bit, came back at the Rumble, and he said, "Listen, I am going to." Or he went in, and after he won, he's listen, I'm going to face Brock Lesnar. Kurt Angle asked him, and he said, listen, I'm going to face Brock Lesnar. And hit with a Sister Abigail, which is very interesting. So we'll see how that all fits out, turns out. There's a Bray Wyatt taken down by Seth Rollins. So I'm not commentating a lot. Rollins countered by Bray Wyatt, and Bray Wyatt up to his feet. Wyatt got Seth Rollins, who bounces off the top rope. And we know that the chamber is full. Rollins never initially got thrown into the chamber, so the chamber is full. Rollins isn't going to get a shot at the Intercontinental title. His rivalry, Drew McIntyre, does. That really sucks for Rollins. I mean, what is he going to do at the Chamber? Rollins doesn't even get to go to the Chamber. So, I mean, it's going to open up some controversy. It's a kick out by Bray Wyatt. Huge shot to the back by Seth Rollins. Rollins going to wear down Wyatt. It's a smart decision. Wear down Bray Wyatt. Don't forget, we have Drew McIntyre over there. Drew McIntyre could cost Rollins a match. Drew McIntyre could come in here, could distract the ref, or maybe just randomly come in here and hit Rollins with a Claymore. I wouldn't doubt it. That's Bray Wyatt, countered by Rollins. Rollins hit a knee. It wasn't the ripcord knee, but still effective. And well, Bray Wyatt's gonna take this one out of the ring, and you see McIntyre over there, just sitting there, watching. He's enjoying. He's enjoying every single time Bray Wyatt gets a punch. Every time Bray Wyatt throws a kick, like right there. It really just fuels Drew McIntyre. Right now, Seth Rollins, he's not enjoying it a lot, because Seth Rollins does have the momentum. Let's see if he keeps it. Rollins going up to the top rope. Rollins realizes that it's a long shot from where he's standing. Bray Wyatt with a huge shot. Bray Wyatt with a Uranagi. We see now successful it was for Samoa Joe last week was almost as successful as it was for Bray Wyatt. Unless he did kick out. And here we go. Bray Wyatt looking for the move that has ended superstars for the last decade. Sister Abigail. It's over. No. Rollins kicks out. Few people have kicked out of the Sister Abigail. Rollins, though. Rollins is looking to make an impact. What a stop. Cutting Bray Wyatt open. Rollins wins. Bray Wyatt is physically not medically cleared. That stomp opened his forehead open. Oh no. And here comes Drew McIntyre from behind. And here comes McIntyre. Here we go. McIntyre take it to Rollins. No remorse from Drew McIntyre. Here we go. Here we go. Rollins off the ropes. McIntyre went for a shot there. Did not connect. Throwing Rollins in the corner. No. Rollins countered. Here goes Rollins. Rollins isn't going to let his ass get kicked that easy. Rollins is going to fight. And Rollins is going to take Drew McIntyre off the rope. Falcon Arrow off the top. And here we go. This is not even a match. These men are just beating the hell out of each other. What a move right there from Rollins. And Seth Rollins overhead right there. Rollins is beating the hell out of Drew McIntyre. McIntyre, it looks like he isn't going to finish his beating because Rollins, no, the legs. Drew McIntyre got the knees up. Rollins can't breathe. The wind has been knocked out of Seth Rollins. And look at Drew McIntyre. Seth Rollins can't breathe. Seth Rollins can't get to his feet. And McIntyre is going to celebrate. We know this rivalry has been one hell of a rivalry between Bray Wyatt and Seth Rollins. Or between Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins. How far will it go? Well, we'll see. Well, it's going to be a crazy Elimination Chamber. Especially for Rollins and Drew McIntyre. I can't wait to see what goes down at the Chamber. What will Rollins do? If Rollins will even come, we'll see. But we got to finish Raw and SmackDown to get there. So let's get to the rest of the great matches. Here we go. Roman Reigns will go 1-1 with Zack Ryder. It'll be Roman Reigns picking up a win, getting some momentum. It'll be Dolph Ziggler getting some momentum going into the Chamber. It'll be Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder will take on the AOP, and it will be the AOP aren't going to let Revival Steel win like Chad Gable and Apollo Crews did last week. Matt Hardy isn't in the Chamber. Well, he will take on Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn beat Finn Balor, which was kind of an upset, and it'll be Matt Hardy will beat Sami Zayn, which might make Sami Zayn or Matt Hardy think, I wish I should be in this match, and Sami Zayn think, listen, I got to bring my A game. We've got Bayley versus Sasha Banks next. Winner advances to the Chamber. So it's been a while. I had to take a couple days off from the previous video, but we're going to go ahead and skip this match. Bayley will get the win over Sasha Banks. Now we got our main event. Apollo Crews and Chad Gable versus Heath Slater and Rhino. Let's get to the main event. And by the way, guys, I want to apologize for this being cut up. So, like, you guys, I was going to play the Bayley and Sasha Banks, but this is be a shorter episode. I've got big plans. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, so let's get to this match. The match has begun. And the team that everybody is watching, the team of Chad Gable and Apollo Crews is about to be underway. We know what these two have been capable of, but tonight, will they be able to take out the tag team champions, Heath Slater and Rhino? They gotta win against AOP to get this championship match. But will they keep it is the question. You see, yeah, Heath Slater looks pumped. Rhino looks pumped. I mean, these guys went in a ladder match, faced the guys that beat Chad Gable and Apollo Crews, the Revival, they faced the B team. They walked out as the Raw Tag Team Champions. But that was on the live event. Tonight, they decided they're not going to fight at the Elimination Chamber. They're going to fight tonight. They're going to defend the titles tonight. And well, if they win tonight, they will hold on to the titles and possibly go to WrestleMania with them. That's if they can get the win tonight, though. Their titles are on the line against the team that won. The AOP was that they're going to win. The Chad Gable and Apollo Crews didn't just steal the win. They stole a tag team championship title shot.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 443 pounds, Apollo and Chad Gable.
The new team, these guys decided to team together first episode.
And their opponents,
team.
at a combined weight of 511 pounds, they are the Raw Tag Team Champions, Heath Slater and Rhino.
Well, these men, they don't look scared. They don't look like the American Alpha. No, Chad Gable and Apollo Crews even pose a threat to them. This tag team, listen, their first time they came together, they were not good. They fought. They were not the best tag team. They weren't very good at all. They have worked, and they put the work in. They went to a bad tag team to a good tag team. And look at that. See, it'll be Apollo Crews starting it off against Heath Slater, and Apollo Crews wasting no time, but Slater isn't wasting any either. And Slater taking Apollo out of the ring. And this match is underway, but Apollo and Chad Gable, they started off slow. They started off with a couple losses. Then they started getting some wins. Lost American Alpha. They were that close. They come back. They knock off the B team. They go on. They knock off the AOP, and now they're at where they want. They're finally back. It took them a little while. They got to get off the ground, and as soon as these men got in a rhythm, they are on a streak, and they have not been beaten. And the Raw Tag Team Champions, if I'm Heath Slater, if I'm Rhino, I think I'm a little worried. These men are posing a threat to me. What they have done to every other team is incredible. They have just become, in the last month, they've been a tag team for barely even a month. And they are already starting to look like they're coming together. And, well, Heath Slater and Rhino were the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions, first ever Raw Champions in Universe Mode. And we'll see if they can keep that up tonight, if they can continue their title reign. But tonight they're going to have to take off the two men. We always talk about these men are athletes. You know the strength of Apollo Crews and Chad Gable will amaze you. The athleticism by these men will amaze you. And that just pulls out a new move. That pulls out a new wrestling style that Rhino old school. And Heath Slater kind of old school too. I mean, they've really not faced anybody like this. And you really never really see two pretty good single superstars perform a tag team. Sometimes it works out to perfection. And, well, Chad Gable and Apollo Crews won't look like they're going the right way, but after they got going, they're looking like to be a good tag team. And tonight, they could become the Raw Tag Team Champions. And here comes Rhino. The man beast. Rhino is in. And we know Rhino is the reason why they won the first tag team titles. Now, Rhino, if you remember in the ladder match, Rhino, I don't remember who it was. I want to say it was Bo Dallas of the B team. Was going after Heath. Rhino sacrificed himself to take him out and let Heath Slater grab the titles. Rhino tagged himself in. I believe it was the Usos in the last match with a gore to win the titles. So it might have been the American Alpha. I can't remember, but that's how they won the titles. And Rhino's has been a very big asset to this team. And we'll see if he can continue to be. As we've seen Rhino do that plenty of times. An alley-oop off the corner. We know Rhino came back, and Rhino's won the vengeance. Rhino's a former hardcore champion. I think he was a world champion at one time. Now he's in a tag team with Heath Slater, and they're not bad. And you know they're not bad because they're the best tag team in Raw. They're the Raw Tag Team Champions. For now, will they continue to be? Heath Slater went for a shot. Chad Gable, it didn't affect him. Moonsault, the cover on Rhino, and Rhino kicks out. Chad Gable kind of kind of took the pain for granted, and he's got to get what he got to get done. He's gonna do what it takes to win the titles off the ropes. What a suplex! Just the strength of Chad Gable shown on display there. In a near fall, as Slater got there very quickly. And you know, Slater wants to be tag team champions. He says he wants to go to WrestleMania and he wants to retain these titles. That's his dream. He's not gonna give up. He sees Rhino even on his back. He doesn't care if he knows Rhino's gonna kick out. He's gonna get there. Anything can happen. And well, Slater knows it. I mean, obviously, Slater has beaten Seth Rollins because of Ambrose. I mean, he's beaten some big superstars. I mean, he might have been a quick pins. He might have been some people. Oh, Chad Gable wildly missing, but there might have been some interferences. But he knows anything's possible. And here, Rhino with I want to say a spear, but digging the shoulder into the gut of Chad Gable in the corner. And now Gable looking to crawl. Slater's in. Can Slater stop him? And Slater will. Gable was getting close. But Slater getting to the arm. And gonna work on the arm of Chad Gable. A smart decision. A smart play by Slater. Make sure he doesn't tag out. He's been in this match for quite a while. You want to keep him in. Wear him down. And keep Apollo Crews out. But nobody home there might just have cost Slater. He got Slater in the back. Gable's getting pumped up. Chad Gable. Here we go. Clothesline again. Gable under. A huge clothesline there. You can tell that he's tired. You can tell. But Chad Gable gonna give it all he's got. Chad Gable with the moonsault. But the legs of Heath Slater are up. Slater got the knees up. And you know what that's gonna do to Chad Gable. Chad Gable is struggling to breathe right now. The air is knocked out of him. And it might be knocked out of Slater too long on the ropes. And this is what Gable needs. A tag out. And here comes in a fresh, ready to go Apollo Crews. And that's not what Slater wanted. Slater might be in trouble now. Is Apollo Crews going to throw him in the corner? No, went for a shot. Slater caught him right on the chin. Here we go. Apollo Crews going to throw Heath Slater into a suplex and flex like it was nothing though. And that's what we're talking about. The strength of Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews is a strong man, and you can't prepare for a man like Apollo Crews. I mean, he's so athletic, he's so strong here. He's not athletic there. Caught by Slater, and Slater might not be as strong, but he's strong enough to get that one done. And Slater gonna slam the knees right into the gut, right into the stomach of Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews caught. Wait a minute. Heath Slater slamming his face in the mat. 2, 3. Heath Slater and Rhino retain. Chad Gable, I don't think he realized what happened. He was a little tired over there. You see right here. I thought that would have been it. I mean, look for the kick. Gable act like it didn't happen. Gable was trying to ignore him right here. I thought that was going to be it. But Slater quick. Look how quick Slater was to break that up. And then it was Heath Slater to get the job done. And they retain the titles.
Still, Raw Tag Team Heath Slater and Rhino.
Heath Slater's dream is still a reality. It could still happen, but will it? He retains tonight, and well, we'll see if he defends him at the Elimination Chamber. He's not scheduled to, so he will get to hold on to those titles for at least one more week. Thank you guys for watching Raw. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button as hard as possibly can. After SmackDown, we've got the Elimination Chamber, and then after that, it's the road to WrestleMania. So I'll see you guys on SmackDown Live. Thank you for watching.